Hey, hey, hey! Nice to see you again this week. So, episode 4 of this live event, doing a wrap up of what's happening in the signing hockey world. So, autograph, for sure, not contracts. I want to start right off with the contest that I have running right now. So, don't forget to go comment, share, and like on this contest that I have, which you could win five 8 by 10, so a collection of 5 exclusive 8 by 10, all 8 by edits that I did myself, so you won't see those elsewhere. So you have a Brad Park class of 88, all of Famer, Bob Gainey class of 92, Larry Robinson class of 895, Peter Stastny class of 98, and Nedomansky class of 2019. So comment, share, like the page, and you might have a chance to win the whole lot, the 5 of them at the same time. So don't forget, contest gonna end on December 14th. So I'll make the draw actually during the live event that I'm hosting every week, and I have more and more fun with that event. And really nice seeing the comments also, and the a lot of private comments coming in private. So that's really nice. So each week I present you one aspect of what I'm doing and collecting myself, just to know me a bit more. So this week I'm gonna show you probably one of the first collection that I've started actually as a custom card maker also, the 1972 Summit Series. So if we see here, so horizontal cards all signed by the Canadian team. I'm missing only one player actually, Pat Stapleton. Will manage to probably do a cut signature instead of a hard sign. So I have the whole lineup. Even I have Coach Harry Sinden. I have the Mr. Grove, the not the manager, but the equipment manager, yeah. And I have even Alan Eagleson that signed those cards. So I'm pretty all done for the Canadian team. And interesting thing, I have maybe half of the Russian team also. So I'm missing a couple since a lot of the Russian players actually passed away. So that's pretty sad. But anyway, I'm trying to put a hand on different cut signature, that kind of stuff, to be able to finish my 1972 set. Long project. Like I said, probably one of the first one that I started 10 years ago actually. So a couple of hard signer to get also. Ken Dryden is for sure one of those. Jean Rattel until lately didn't do any signings also, so pretty happy to have those both. Anyway, so what's going on in the signing world? Like I said last week, I'm always looking for new promoters, new addresses. I'm reaching again for West Coast promoters. I don't have a lot of those actually. I'm trying to do some Google research, Google Map, that kind of stuff, just to get more promoters from the West Coast. I've reached out to a couple of stores and people that I know over there, see who's doing signings, what kind of events are happening over there, just to make that curating list that I'm doing every week more complete, and for you guys to be able to get those hard to find players that you're missing in your collection. So I know that a lot of people are doing deep collecting organic sets, with players adding to their collection each year, or having complete lineups of players, like I'm doing myself with the Abs and the Nordic and that kind of stuff. So a lot of signing happened actually last weekend. Did you send anything? Actually, I was on 3 of them, 2 of them, and one coming up later this month. So Gilmore is probably gonna come back this week. Pretty happy with this one. Cheevers also, I was on an early one last week also. So hopefully this will come back later this month. So if I go straight into the list, who's signing where right now. So I've removed everything that was done last week. So all the things I have here are really up to date, and I even added the dates this time around. So again, in the comments after that, oh, I have somebody from Edmonton. Ray, great. So hopefully Edmonton guys can provide me with the info on promoters over there. So that would be really nice if you can drop me a line of who's local shops, that kind of stuff. Who's doing signings in Edmonton? Actually, I need a couple of guys that played for the Abs and for Edmonton also. So that would be great. Or Hall of Famers. I'm doing Hall of Famers also, and I know that Edmonton has plenty of them. So Sport Authentics is hosting Mark Gartner. You have until December 15 to send your things over there. GLB Sports Rarities doing Guy Lapointe, Patrice Brisebois. Actually, okay, sorry. Guy Lapointe, you have until December 11th. Patrice Brisebois, you have until December 14. Pavel Bure until December 18. And Serge Savard is still in the air. We don't know the date exactly, but he's doing a Serge Savard signing. It's just Mr. Savard is kind of stuck in the US right now. So when he's gonna come back, he's gonna do the signing, and all your stuff is gonna get signed at that moment. MAB Celebrity Services doing the Mark Messier. Really excited about it. I sent my card. Payment went through yesterday, so I'm pretty happy about that. Honestly, the price was pretty good, $95 US funds for sure, but still 95 for Mark Messier. That's good. So I'm on that one with another actually promoter with the collectible exchange instead, but same price and same date. So you have until December 10th to send your stuff either at one of those companies. Pass Pro. Okay, I'll talk again about Pass Pro. It's kind of a special promoter because he's having actually 12 hockey players that you can send stuff at any time. So it's not a limited time event. It's not a one-time event. It's he's having deals with 12 players. One of them I'm gonna tell maybe more each week, but this week I'll talk about Roman Vopat. Okay, so if you want Roman Vopat for one of your set of cards or whatever, go through Pass Pro. He's I did use it a couple of times myself. Really easy, really top-notch services. So Pass Pro is really a good place to start your signing. Really cheap actually also. So that's really cool. Fan Cave Sport announced a Pierre Turgeon signing. You have until December 3rd. Really limited. He says 50 items max going to be accepted for that signing. So I'm toying myself with sending some stuff. Pierre Turgeon, captain of the Abs. So I did a collection of captains, all the C's. So this one is Vincent D'Anfous actually, and Turgeon was a captain also for the Abs. So I'm toying with the idea of sending a captain, a C captain for him to get signed. Anyway, AG Sports is doing something with Mitch Marner. No date is officially down yet, but it's still up on their Facebook page as something coming up. So stay tuned. We don't know yet. But for sure, with the NHL might coming back soon, January, end of January, maybe February max, I would say. A lot of players are coming back around their teams, so a lot of signings I think is gonna happen in the beginning of the year for sure. Players tend to come back through around their teams right now, so stay tuned for sure. There's a lot of signing announcements coming up with present player for sure. Frozen Pond having Brian Trottier. You have 2 days left to order for Brian Trottier. Vincent Lecavalier, you have until November 30th. John Van Beesbrook, you have until December 9th. Pavel Bure until December 12th. And Mark Gartner also December 15th. So nice lineup here, Frozen Pond. Kudos. I like your lineup right now. A lot of interesting things. Detroit City Sports, Chris Osgood, you had until yesterday. So he said that he was meeting him early this week. So maybe you can slip in something tomorrow morning, or even if you want to shout out on his Facebook page right now, or maybe just order something that he has and do not send anything. But Chris Osgood right now, TS Sport Memorabilia in Toronto is doing an interest poll if he's judging if people are interested in Hendrix Lapierre first round pick with Washington. So if you need him, just write to him on his page. Actually, he's counting right now. Would it be enough people interested in Hendrix Lapierre first round pick? Slipped a bit. Actually, was expected to come up early, but he had a concussion actually during the year, so he slipped a bit in the draft. Sign On Sports is actually just announcing a new exclusive player, John Marino. So stay on the lookout. Probably something coming up with John Marino from the Pittsburgh Penguins, rookie defenseman. So stay on the lookout for him. Memorable Authentic is doing Vincent Lecavalier also. So you have until November 30th to send your items to Memorable Authentic. Collectible Exchange, like I said, doing the Mark Messier. So I went through them to pass my order myself. Overtime Promotion is announcing a Bobby Clarke signing. You have until January 10th. So I think was yesterday that he announced the signing itself. Rick Tocchet and Rod Brindamour doing a double signing January 2nd. Actually, I was pretty stoked at the price, $15 for a card each. We'll probably send something for Brindamour for sure. I'll jump on that. Cardboard Promotion. So he's more of an event, but still since he's not doing any event right now. In any salon or collecting event. He's still doing some signings. So people who missed the Jerry Cheever signing last week, you have until November 17th. So at the end of the week, actually, to send your items in the Boston area to do a private signing with Jerry Cheevers. Really cheap, also 25-ish, something like that. So really interesting. Also, a fellow collector, Mark Orphan, is doing a 4-way signing with Walt McKinney, Walt Tkachuk, Pat Boutette, and Dave Hutchinson. So you have until December 12th, actually, to send your items to Mark. Won't put his email directly in the comments, but contact me if you want to get in touch with Mark. I'll matchmake everybody to that. So, also, in the rumors mill, like I call, Malkin coming up as soon as he's come back in North America. I have a guy doing a Evgeny Malkin signing. Pretty interesting. Andrew Shaw also is in the rumors right now with people in Chicago, so I'll get you posted as soon as I have any information on that. So really interesting. Andrew Shaw and a couple of other Chicago players that I've heard. So I'll stay on the lookout for that. And again, shouting, if I want some more West Coast people sending me who's doing signing over there. Right now, everything I said was East Coast. I'm looking at a lot of companies doing things in the West actually, but it's mostly football, baseball, basketball, but not a lot of hockey. I would like to have more hockey for sure. A lot of players, even Hall of Famers, coming out from California, and we don't hear about them a lot of times. So anyway, also, you are a promoter, you want to pass on the show and do something with me, so we could do a little interview style, or what are you doing, who are you bringing, what's your interest, whatsoever, so I'm looking also for promoters. I'll reach out a couple of you guys, but if you're reaching me out first, why not, so eventually I'll work with more people in that live event. So I feel that more and more people are looking at it and interacting with it, emailing me info, PM me, private message me also on those. So and I have personally a lot of fun doing those. So I'll keep going every Monday night at 8. I'll tell you who's signing where, so you keep you can keep informed, and you don't need to go on all those pages. Actually, I just took 2 hours to update my list today, so it's 2 hours that you're having on your time on your site. So until then, stay tuned, and let's see you next week, next Monday at 8 again. Ciao.